Hi, my name is Ken Manuel and I live in Stockport, which is just south of Manchester in England. In the summer of 1973, I was training to be a nurse. I was 20 and like most people of my age, 19, 20, 21, I'd been brought up on a musical diet of Jimi Hendrix, Cream, Led Zeppelin, Canned Heat, Frank Zappa, 10 Years After, Groundhogs, Chicken Shack, British blues scene. And one night I found myself in a flat in a place called Alderley Edge, which is about 15 miles south of Manchester. And one of the guys in the flat said, Ken, I want you to listen to two records. And the first record was The Church of Anthrax by John Cale and Terry Riley, which is a fantastic record, absolutely brilliant. And I still play it a lot today, 2020. And the other record was The Inner Mounting Flame by the Mahavishnu Orchestra featuring John McLaughlin. Well, to put it bluntly, I'd never heard anything like it. It completely blew me. And what was it? Was it jazz, rock, fusion, classical? I don't know, and I still don't know what it was. But essentially, there were kind of five virtuoso musicians playing incredibly intense, powerful, loud music, led by John, and led by John's spirituality. And it completely just threw me. And it's a magnificent piece of music. And sometime later that summer, June 1973, I went to the Free Trade Hall to see them, Free Trade Hall in Manchester, June 1973. Fantastic concert, absolutely brilliant. And then I really got into John McLaughlin and the orchestra, and I started buying their records, Birds of Fire, Between Nothingness and Eternity, Apocalypse, Visions of the Emerald Beyond. And they came to Manchester again in January 1975. This was a different orchestra, different personnel, a much bigger orchestra, maybe 10 or 11 piece, featuring John on guitar, Jean-Luc Ponty, Gail Moran, Michael Walden, Ralph Armstrong, Carol Shive, a string section. Now that show in January 1975 was without doubt the greatest show I've ever been to, ever. Any genre, any music, and the greatest night of my life outside of family life. It was just overwhelmingly fabulous, magnificent, spiritual. Wow, I'm running out of superlatives, but I was literally shaking whilst I was sat in the theatre. It was just unbelievably magnificent. The other thing I just wanted to share was that some years later, I went to the Free Trade Hall again to see a band called Shakti, which was John and a group of Indian musicians playing I don't know, kind of roots, fusion, jazz, classical again. Magnificent, intense music. And I thought I'll just chance it and I'll take all my vinyl, all my John McLaughlin vinyl, Mahavishnu Orchestra vinyl, Shakti vinyl, down to the show, in the hope that I may meet John after the show and he may sign them for me. So after the show, I waited at the stage door, and after about 20 minutes, half an hour, he came out. And he very graciously stopped. There was quite a few fans outside, and I said, "Hi, John. My name's Ken. Would you please just take the time to sign these records for me?" John said, "Not a problem." He was pleased to do that, and he started signing them. Not only signing them John McLaughlin, but putting really nice messages on them. And after a couple of minutes, he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, Ken, rather than just standing here, why don't you come on the tour bus and I can sign them at leisure and we can have a chat?" Wow. I'm on Shakti's tour bus, sitting next to John McLaughlin, and he's signing all my records, and we're shaking hands, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. To this day, I thank you for that, John. And he was gracious, he was kind, he was beautiful. There was just a sense of spirituality about him. This was somebody very, very special. As were all the band, to be fair, lovely people. And to this day, I'm playing Mahavishnu Orchestra, Shakti, John McLaughlin, anything really, pretty much every day, either at home or in the car. And I just wanted to say, really, John, that your music has kind of enlightened my life. It's not only wonderful music, it's comforting, and I've had some difficult times, and your music has comforted me, and I want to thank you for that. And I have seen you many, many times in concert. The last time, I think, being at the Barbican in London, April 2019. And I'm really, really hoping to see you in whatever band, the Fourth Dimension, solo, and any format. It's always a thrill to see you. I thank you for all that you've given me, and you've given a lot of people. I thank you for that, and long may you continue to make really, really lovely, beautiful spiritual music that not as only has touched me, but I'm sure has touched people around the globe. Thanks, John. Thanks for everything.